The goal we had this time was we've now got to trump the z-axis, which we were told couldn't be done. So we really had to go at it in a new and different way. We had to come up with materials that would allow our rod designer to create the next level of rod, to make a rod that would beat the z-axis.
In Konnetic technology, one of the key elements and a detail is the advanced modulus positioning system. What that has allowed us to do is come in and look at the position alignment of all of the fibers, that in order to translate the energy most effectively down the length of the blank, we're able to develop a process where we're aligning the fibers right at the 0-degree axis and not allowing any off-angle movement in our processing and our laying of materials.
My design philosophy around building the one rod was to take a fast action rod and put within that action a lot of contributing feedback to the angler, to the caster, so that they can really drive the fly with accuracy, with the amount of pressure on the rod and the amount of force that's needed, which, if you do your job right, isn't a lot.
The connection of energy, efficient translation, smaller diameter, lighter weight part, smoothness of casting and loading of the rod for close in and distant fishing.
It's not what you can put into a rod that makes it great. It's what you can remove, what you can take out of the rod, leave the essence. That's what we've got in the one rod. We've got the highest form of carbon that we've ever used as far as the fiber bundles nestled under tighter compression, compaction, very narrow shaft, nice dense wall.
So at our plant on Bainbridge Island, we have our design resources, our laboratory. It gives us a lot of availability of these resources to push the technology. We can design a blank, we can roll the blank, we can produce the blank, we can go outside and cast the blank and find out if the action is right.
I fish a lot and I get out in all the different conditions, and I understand that a fish can be caught in 10 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet away, and at times you have to unload and make a little longer casts. The entire rod from tip to butt loads and unloads and gives the angler all the time in the world to make this cast. Thus, the angler is on track more of the time and the rod completes the cast, fly goes out right where you're looking at. If you look there and cast there, pretty good chance that's where the fly is going to go. This is a level of fly rod. When you get this rod in your hand, you're going to be amazed at how easy you can cast it, because this fiber package works so efficiently, so effectively at all fishing ranges. These things are killer. That's my story.